Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Anna Perry, and I'm here with Molly Domkowski, and we're here for the first ever, Sports Mecca's first ever female-anchored show. So, Molly, we finally see Tennessee get into the red zone. So, tell us about how that went.
You know, Tennessee had a pretty good game in the offense. We were in the red zone 6 times compared to Kentucky's 4, but unfortunately, Kentucky converted those opportunities into touchdowns while Tennessee just could not finish.
Yeah, absolutely. So they kind of seem to be really common. We saw, here we have, we're going in there. And then Samaglia only converted 4 of 6 field goals. So we're really missing those points where they kind of matter.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Guarantano, he's got to take those chances if he wants the outcome he's looking for. We had more time in offense, but unfortunately our defense did not show up. You know, Benny Snell Jr., 27 carries, 180 yards with 3 touchdowns, who just blew through our defense.
And we saw a Ty Chandler touchdown. He had 2 on the day. So that was our main person right there with the 2 touchdowns. And then Guarantano, he really, it was kind of nice there at the end to see him kind of start to really throw the ball. We've kind of seen him not maybe throw as far as some people would like to, and we're seeing those smaller passes. So we're really looking for him as far as, you know, really seeing those huge passes and those game-changing moments. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I agree. He's got to get in that groove, though, like, as soon as possible. If we don't see something soon here, we're going down a path where we don't want to be, and we're on the high road there now. So if we don't see those chances and we don't see the play calling there, we got to get in there, you know.
And that's for sure something interesting is the play calling. So as far as coaching goes, we're really looking at is Guarantano making those personal decisions not to throw it like that, or are coaches maybe not trusting him as much? So we're really looking into that and looking as far as how that develops. And personally, I have loved what Guarantano's done so far. I think that he has come in and he's really kind of taken it upon himself. This is the first game where we really saw them come out and put some points on the board, and it was different from what we've recently been seeing as far as, you know, defense really putting in the work and then offense kind of not showing up.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Vols had more time of possession. Freshman running back Ty Chandler broke off an 81-yard touchdown. Unfortunately, was called back on a penalty. I think this has a lot to do with the undisciplined team. What do you think, Anna?
Yeah, I can agree with that. I feel like, I mean, we're injury depleted on the offensive line. We really are. Guarantano was sacked 7 times. It was really, where do we kind of go from here is where we're at, because with that O-line just injury stricken, you know, we lost Jack Jones. We permanently lost Jack Jones. So where do we go from here? Who's going to step up? You know, that's what we're looking at now.
Yeah, I agree. Thankfully, we got John Kelly coming back this weekend. I think that definitely put us back a little bit this past weekend against Kentucky. We got to step it up.
And then as far as defense goes, for the first time recently, we've really been seeing defense step up and really, you know, take control there, and the offense kind of sitting back. But defense, we had 0 sacks, and there was definitely not enough pressure on Kentucky quarterback Steven Johnson. You know, we saw just a bunch of holes and just people getting through. And, you know, where do we go from? How are we going to find that connect? How are we going to make offense and defense come together and really play a full, strong game? You know?
I agree. Hopefully we see that this weekend against Southern Mississippi. Something I want to touch on is the strangest penalty calls, you know. Vols linebacker was ejected from the game. Just before that, we had some unsportsmanlike conduct. Every player on both teams got unsportsmanlike conduct, and then that second call ejected him. What do you think, Anna?
Right. So Batuli being ejected, that definitely, you know, he's a huge player for our defense. He's super strong, and we really saw him shine, especially in the Georgia Tech game. So really losing him that early in the game to something that was so just bizarre. It was completely bizarre. That really hurt us. It really, truly did hurt us. And then along with the absence of Darrell Taylor, and then, you know, some D-tackle things in the beginning with Shy Tuttle, who we typically do not see start. You know, he's coming in there and really getting reps. So as far as defense goes, you know, we have some couple injuries there as well, but really the offensive line, I think, is our main struggle right now. as far as how you can't really do much if you can't protect your quarterback.
I agree. I agree with that. Butch Jones said in a press conference earlier that this weekend against Southern Miss is a must-win game for Tennessee to determine the fate of UT football.
All right, so as far as this segment goes for college football and the Vols, that's all we have for you. So this is Molly Domkowski, and I'm Anna Perry.